Hey everyone, this will be a very quick case study on a book called Expert Secrets by Russell Brunson. If you haven't heard of Russell Brunson or this book, it's a fantastic book to help anybody who wants to share a message with the world and create a really big impact and ultimately make a profitable business out of it. It's an amazing book. In fact, if you go to russellbrunson.com, he's this really great author. You can see he's got a couple different books. And he's built a brand around this secrets trilogy kind of thing. And so the first book was .com secrets. And so it solved one problem. The second one was expert secrets. It solved another problem and so on. And the cool thing is you can see on his personal website, he says over 225,000 copies of this book were sold. I don't know when this has been updated, but I'm sure it's probably a lot higher now. So we're going to analyze exactly how he's selling this book. So the first thing that you need to pay attention to is it's got this really great headline. And I'm sure he's been constantly split testing this headline because it changes over time and they try to optimize it because the number one thing people see when they land on this page is the headline. That's the first thing that our eyes are guided to look at. You can see that there's this yellow message at the top and then there's a video here. So it's very cleverly designed to make your eyes look specifically at the title. And then there's a video. And if you see the video, it's about 7 minutes, 12 seconds. And so he records himself holding his book, passionately explaining what the book is about, what problems that his audience might be facing, connecting with them on a very deep level. And if you watch the video,
I want you to have a copy of my brand new book, and here's why I'm doing it. There are too many businesses who do have funnels, but they're still struggling because they don't understand how to.
He's very passionate about it, and so he's very charismatic, and so the way he explains things, he even, there's shots of him like looking through the book, explaining what's inside, and then, there's a button right here to reserve your copy. And the thing is, you'll notice there's a bunch of social proof here, so these are actually very big influencers, and so anybody that comes to this page will probably recognize at least one of them. And so these are not just ordinary people, these are all people with massive followings for each of them. And so this is a very powerful strategy. Now, if you don't have high level people with or influencers with huge amounts of following, that's okay. You just need real social proof. Even if it's your regular average Joe, it doesn't matter because it connects with your audience to see people just like them who don't have a following, who don't have the results, who need your book. And if they see someone else like them getting results, that's an instant motivator. And so you can see this is long form copy, and long form means that you can just keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and it just keeps going and going. And Russell Brunson himself has said that most people just see this and then usually they don't make it very far down. And so what he's doing is he created this sales page and designed it in a way that convinces the people who are logical thinkers. So if you're a logical person and you just want to get results and you think of things in a scientific, organized manner, the headline will probably convince you right away. If you're more of an emotional person and you make decisions based on emotion, and if you're feeling excited, if you're feeling the warmth of a person and you need more trust, then the video sales letter or VSL
But it's the only
will
thing that
convince
actually
you.
causes.
And so I'll just turn the sound off, but not everybody's going to watch this, and that's okay because this page is very cleverly designed to target all the main kinds of buyers. They're either logical or emotional. And so even the sales copy or the writing incorporates both. It uses both logic and emotion in a very structured way. And so if you're a logical person, it says claim your free book now and get these free bonuses. So it's like, oh, this thing is worth $97, another $97 thing, another $197 bonus, another $97 bonus, and then another $97 bonus. And so in total, this is like $500 to $800 in bonuses. Now, logically speaking, for a book that he's saying is free, You only pay $9.95 for shipping and handling, or $9.95 international. Getting, $700 in bonuses if they're really valuable, and if you know anything about Russell Brunson, his bonuses are always really, really top notch. He always over delivers. So yeah, they're totally worth it. His bonuses are just absolutely amazing. I mean, he literally says, like in this one, get my webinar slides that you can use to create your own perfect webinar, blah, blah, blah. And so he's literally giving away like templates, he's giving, scripts and things like that. All of these things make it easier for you to make the decision to buy this book. But wait, if the book is free and you're only paying $9.95 and is giving away so much value, how's he ever going to make a profit on this, right? Okay, $609.95 in total value. That's awesome. So let's take a look. So if I was going to sign up, okay, so we'll just say Sid. I'm going to put email. We'll just say, I'm just going to make up a number. This will be the number to my local Domino's. I use this number. Sorry, Russell. I'm already signed up though, so this is just for demonstration purposes. So we'll put, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 Fake Street. I'm just going to make ups. Okay, that should be relatively close. So, okay, I'm going to hit the button, claim special offer. Yes, I want this free book now. Now, check it out. Already at the bottom, it says money back guarantee, over 100,000 copies sold, secure, checkout. And so if I click this, you'll see instantly. So the next thing is it asks for the credit card information. So free, and you just pay for shipping. So here's how he's going to make profit. He's gotten you to commit to the free book. Now he's adding in more stuff. So these are called order bumps. It's called an order bump because it's like a very quick, instantaneous decision for something that's super valuable. It's a special one-time offer. And you can quickly add it. And so you hit that button and watch. The price just changed from $9.95 to $46.95. And so if I wanted both of these instantly from one customer, who you're going to make $143.95. Most people are just going to check this out and just leave, and that's totally fine. But even if 10% of people come in and take one or both of these, you're going to more than double your profits, because if you to make $143, let's say $144 in sales for basically a $10 book, you would have to get 14 customers or 15 customers roughly to make this amount of money. Whereas with one customer, if only out of 10 people that came in, if just one person takes this, the numbers are instantaneously profitable. So it's amazing, right? So just by having these order bumps, you can make a lot of money. Now, I already have done this before, and I bought this book, and I love this book, and I'm not going to fill out this information. But I can tell you, as soon as you place the order, there's going to be another page that comes up with more offers, okay? It'll be just like this. There'll be some more order bumps. There'll be another product or a course you can buy. Maybe it's like $400, $200, I don't know. And I know Russell Brunson owns a company called ClickFunnels because I use his software. And this is ultimately his biggest business. Now, this company has done, he declined an offer to be bought out for $1 billion. Okay, so he's really passionate about this company, because he turned down $1 billion with a B. So he's very passionate about it. And this is a software that I use and that I would advise any author to use, because everything that he's doing with these funnels and stuff, it's all built inside ClickFunnels, right? And so if you look at the pricing, they have these payment plans. So if you do annual or monthly, it's anywhere from $147 a month to $297 a month. And you get all this amazing stuff, right? And so ultimately, his main goal is not to make profit on this stuff. He takes all the profit from these products, and he's got hundreds of these kind of funnels. He's always building different books and then selling more courses with those books and blah, blah, blah. And the reason he was able to be so successful with this company is because everything that he sells, every $5,000 course or $10 book and everything in between, from the hundreds of products that he has, like if you look at this, it says my companies, all of these things generally, they lead back to this. So it's like all roads lead to Rome. This is his Rome. Okay, so he reinvests every dime of profit he makes from this stuff to acquire new customers for this. And that is how they were able to very quickly become one of the fastest growing software companies with zero venture capital, zero loans, zero funding, completely self-funded company. And that's why it's such a truly remarkable story, because it starts with stuff like this. And so if you want to become a truly profitable author, you need to build a sales funnel. Now, you might not want to build a $1 billion company like this, and maybe your ambitions are a little easier or smaller, and that's totally fine. You can totally free up your life, build a profitable business around your book just by doing this. Just create a sales page just like this, okay? And especially with tools like artificial intelligence nowadays, it's so much easier to do all this. You just use a software like this, and once you set it up, it runs in the background forever, and that's the key benefit here. If I compare it to an Amazon listing, everybody wants to sell their book on Amazon, right? So let's say books. You're very limited in what you can do to sell your book on Amazon, right? So if I go to this one, Gym Launch Secrets by Alex Hormozy, another person that I really love to follow. Okay, this it's not a great listing. Let's find a better example. Let's try this one. This guy also has a big following, Ryan Pineda. So as you can see, it's just, you have a lot of text. You have this one image. Maybe you can put like a front cover and back cover, and that's about it. And so if people leave reviews, sometimes they post images and stuff, which is cool. But you can do all of that on your own website. All you have to do is collect the reviews directly from customers, and then you can even get videos. Like, how awesome is that to get video reviews from customers, right?
If the king...
And so people can passionately speak about your book for a couple minutes, and not everybody needs to watch all this stuff, but just by having it, you instantly build trust and are much more likely to get the sale. And one final optimization that I want you to see, which is very cool. Watch what happens when I try to leave the page. So watch my cursor, and if I move away, oh, I already did it, so it's gonna, let me try again. So I refresh the page. So if I move away, there you go. Here's a pop-up. It says, hey, wait before you go. So it knows that I'm about to leave the website because my mouse left, and usually it means you're trying to click the X button or just leave this page. And it picked up on that, and it gave me a pop-up. And it says, hey, if you don't trust this website, it's totally fine. You can buy this exact book on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Hudson Booksellers, Nook, or Amazon Kindle. And most people trust Amazon, right? They know they trust Amazon or Barnes & Noble. So if I was to do that, it takes me to the Amazon listing, and it's got great reviews. It's got its listing, but it's nowhere close to what he can do on here. But he's able to recover the sale, and if they don't go through his website and he doesn't get their information, at least they might read the book and then come back to him later. And so as you can see, there's hundreds of these kinds of little optimizations. And once you set them up, it'll work for you forever. And your book will always be making you money. And you don't have to be fighting in the Amazon marketplace trying to compete with all these authors, because it's a bloodbath. I mean, honestly, there's millions of books and all these options and literally millions of products that you just get lost in the Amazon world. But with these optimizations, it's hyper-focused message. It's a hyper-focused product focused on the benefits and the pains for the customer. And it is just much more likely to convince the person to buy and become a customer. And eventually they're going to buy more stuff from him because every one of his products is amazing. And if you hate it, you can always get your money back. So I hope this video was helpful. I try to keep it as short as possible, but I just want you to know there's literally hundreds of these kinds of optimizations. So if you want to get a checklist with all the possible optimizations that you can do for your funnel and just have your funnel set up and work for you, selling your book in the background, then I recommend that you sign up for the 30-Day Profitable Author Challenge. I'll see you on the inside.